In this video, I'll be reacting to Jillian Michaels Fridge Tour video, so keep watching to hear my response. Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Despina. I'm a certified personal trainer and the founder of PCOS Oracle, where I talk about all things PCOS and how to reverse it naturally. I speak about nutrition, diet, and then exercise. So if that sounds interesting, if that's what you're looking for, then consider subscribing. So let's get into today's video. And in this video, I'm looking at Jillian Michaels because it's known that she has PCOS. I'm going to be looking at her fridge tour in which she shared with Women's Health. This was about a year ago now, in July. So it'll be quite interesting. Gives you a bit of an idea of, you know, what her diet is and my opinion on how she eats and whether we share any kind of similarities within what we believe to be really helpful for hormonal balance and PCOS. Before we get into the video, if you do enjoy this video, please give it a like. I would really appreciate it. It'll give me an indication if you would like more videos like this one in particular or not. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So let's take a look at what Jillian Michaels eats.
Hey Women's Health, I am Jillian Michaels and this is a tour of my fridge. I tried to clean it up for you. So I am a caffeine addict. It allows me to focus more. It improves my athletic performance. And the key with coffee is you want it to be organic because coffee is one of the most heavily sprayed edible crops in the world. So you don't want all the fungicide, herbicide, pesticide garbage.
So we're both on the same path when it comes to coffee, caffeine. Caffeine isn't bad. Women with PCOS do not have to avoid it. It's not this kind of, you know, this drug that everyone kinds of compares it to. It's all about, number one, yes, the quality. You wanna, you know, you could strive for organic, but it's all about how you consume your coffee. Now, I have a whole YouTube video on the benefits of coffee for PCOS, which you can click the card here to check that out. Here's the thing, coffee increases your metabolic rate and it increases your need for nutrients. And if we don't give the body these nutrients, then it's obvious that, you know, cortisol levels will rise in order to break down muscle or fat cells to get the nutrients it needs to meet this increase in metabolic rate. So we want to make sure that we're eating breakfast, actual breakfast, and not just drinking coffee, because that's not breakfast. So, and then when you're going to have your coffee, have it an hour or so after breakfast, and add some kind of calories to it, whether it's, you know, your sugar, your collagen, some kind of milk or cream. And this will help with, you know, those jitters, the anxiety, and, you know, the high and low blood sugar crashes.
Personally, I've been drinking oat milk. To be honest, I usually drink coconut milk.
When it comes to dairy, again, I have a whole YouTube video on dairy for PCOS. No, you do not have to avoid it. Click the card here to check out the benefits. When it comes to dairy, I'm all for the actual milk and not nut milk. But here she said she goes for oat milk or coconut milk. Oat milk, you know, it's not bad, so definitely something that could be included in your diet.
The reason I like coconut milk is because it doesn't have to be organic because there's a massive husk around it, so it doesn't require pesticides and herbicides. Wouldn't absorb much of it if it did, right? Now, why don't I use regular milk? Because I try to minimize my use of animal products as often as possible. I keep it in the house.
When it comes to animal protein versus plant protein, I think, you know, plant protein has its benefits too, but with animal protein, obviously it's more bioavailable. There's tons more other nutrients to it. There's no harm in enjoying some plant protein, you know, from beans and stuff like that. It's always important to know, you know, when I'm working with clients, it's always great to know why they want to limit animal protein and go down the plant kind of protein route. Because like I said, I think there's been this whole demonization on animal food and protein. You do you.
Alright, shelf 2. This is my supplement shelf. This is where I'm absolutely off the rails. I get really crazy, and this is a fraction of the things that I do, but you'll see that, like, if ever I get sick, I have bee pollen.
Bee pollen is amazing, great source of vitamin E and B vitamins. It's definitely something that I include in my diet as well. So definitely a great food choice.
Krill oil. I like krill oil better than fish oil because krill is more stable. It doesn't go rancid as easily, and you have zero risk of any toxins or heavy metals that you can get from big fish.
When it comes to any kind of fish oils, I don't really recommend. When it comes to all kinds of PUFAs, they're like a pretty much minimize when it comes to these fish oils, and I'll have the link to the article by Ray P, who goes into tons of detail on fish oils and why you don't really need them, and they could be doing more harm than good. So check that article out. I feel like that going into fish oils is like a whole other video, and I don't want to get into it in this video, so check that article out. Link in the description box down below.
I also take a multi-collagen hydrolyzed collagen peptide product with MSM glucosamine and ghrein. I like, which is great for joints and actually has a host of anti-aging benefits.
I've spoken about, the benefits of collagen, gelatin in my Foods for PCOS video. You can click the card here. But yeah, collagen, when you include it in your meals, it can be great because it can provide you with some of those anti-inflammatory amino acids. So if you eat a meal which has muscle meat, adding that in can really help balance out those amino acids, which can be great for anti-aging purposes. Brands I personally recommend are Great Lakes and Saturate. Link in the description box down below.
For my snacks, I've got hummus, and I have that with my veggies, which are down here. Organic cottage cheese. I have this as a snack sometimes because it does have good probiotics, good source of protein. Parmesan cheese.
Cottage cheese, Parmesan, great. Dairy sources is great. You get your protein, your fats, and carbs. So don't be afraid to add some cheeses into your diet.
Sometimes in the morning, I have organic pumpkin waffles. Those are just good. Whole grain, organic bread. You may know that I am not carb free. Carbs are not the devil. I have carbs all the time. So whether it's toast, sandwiches, pumpkin waffles, fruit, apples, cinnamon raisin, bagels that I have with organic cream cheese for breakfast. Like, you can eat these things. It's about not eating too much and eating better quality foods.
So yes, see Jillian Michaels, she has PCOS, she's a personal trainer, she includes carbohydrates in her diet because she knows the importance of having carbohydrates that are a primary source of energy. The body needs glucose to convert T4 to T3 in the liver, our thyroid needs it. To find out more about the benefits of carbohydrates for PCOS, click the link here to check out my video. But yeah, you don't have to fear carbohydrates, you just have to choose those good quality sources of carbohydrates and have some balance in your life. Don't feel like you need to never eat bread or a bagel if you want.
Know that I said I try to minimize my animal protein, so I make up for the oat milk with the cheese. I have every kind of cheese. I have organic Gouda cheese.
Love Gouda.
I have organic pepper jack cheese. I have buffalo mozzarella. I have shredded cheese. I have organic goat cheese.
See, there shouldn't be any kind of shame or guilt surrounded when we speak about eating dairy or cheeses.
Eggplant, sweet potato, carrots, cucumber.
You mentioned carrots, I believe. always have the carrots every day, or a carrot salad. Great for removing endotoxins and eliminating estrogen and really cleaning out the intestine, shuttling everything to the liver to be detoxified. So great.
And then wine. But I don't drink a ton of it. I do maybe 4 glasses a week if I'm getting crazy. Usually only 2. And just a host of condiments. So yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to alcohol, I think moderation is important. We don't want to be overdoing it. I have a blog post on alcohol for PCOS and how, the pros and cons of having alcohol, and it's really about just moderation, choosing better quality drinks and just not overindulging, because we know alcohol, it's not the best for our health, but it's all about living a balanced lifestyle and enjoying our lives. So that's the end of Jillian Michaels Fridge Tour. So overall, her diet includes her fruits, her vegetables, her carbs, her protein, her fats, and she has a mixture of, whole foods and then store-bought, pre-packaged, which, not saying that they're bad, but she chooses better quality packaged foods. She doesn't necessarily demonize specific foods or food groups. She does kind of try to minimize the consumption of animal protein and foods like dairy, whether it's because of the people who are living in her house who try to avoid these things, or whatever the reason may be. I think she strives for a good balance in her life. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me reviewing this new style video, reviewing a celebrity's diet, to give you some kind of insight into whether their diet is something you should follow or take some inspiration, some ideas from. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like. Make sure to subscribe for new videos, and I'll catch you in the next one.